desensitized to, oh, well, that keeps happening. Oh, not another one. Oh, again. Every single city, at least major city in this nation.
I don't know the law. They know the law.
Officer, why are you detaining this woman?
These two situations reveal stark truths about law enforcement, where civil rights are challenged and racial bias is unmistakable. On one hand, citizens must advocate for their basic rights. On the other, systemic injustice repeats itself without accountability. These aren't isolated incidents. They're wake-up calls demanding serious attention and change.
Sadly, the social cost goes down for them to where they don't feel that bad about doing it. Or if I have to weigh the number of cops that went to prison for this and the ones that didn't, you know, I had George Floyd, but they didn't. So the social cost is going down for them. You can bet your bottom dollar the first cop, let's say in the past 10, 15 years, that killed someone of color, I bet you they were scared in that bed, shivering. They didn't know what the outcome was going to be. When we let them get away with it, the next one was like, not so bad. The next one was like, not so bad. So the social cost goes down from them, but the social cost goes down for us. This place should be flooded right now with people of color and not just blacks. But we're so desensitized to, oh, well, that keeps happening. Oh, not another one. Oh, again. Every single city, at least major city in this nation, ought to be marching the same time we'll be marching. Just in solidarity, because it's happening everywhere. When we were doing this for Sonia Massey,
no one thought it would happen again, but it did. Another black man shot, and the world keeps spinning like nothing happened. This isn't just about Brandon. It's a warning to all of us.
Because then when it's your child or somebody you care about, we're going to show up. How about let's have it not be your child? Let's have them so afraid of our turnout and our response that they absolutely don't cross that line.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thanks to the Criminal Justice Committee of the NAACP. Yes, yes, President Q. Yes, yes. Who are you with?
I'm with my Health and Wellness Committee in here.
Oh, I've heard of you. Yeah, I've heard of you. You spoke at something I was at recently. Yep, that's me.
Black officer wouldn't have done that because at the end of the day, I'm
Bad these days.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
This mistake, in my opinion, was based on confidence. It was a racial judgment because black people are seen as a threat. Point blank period. And if that woman was white, and let's say he was a black woman, it's still shot at the black homeowners. Blackness is a threat. People are intimidating people of color because, again, people have racial biases. People have judgment. That's why you had stop and frisk years ago. And they were literally just stopping people who look like a criminal. And it's been proven that black people do least crime, but we fill the prisons up. Is this a coincidence? Is this because this is a mistake? No, this stuff is by design. It's designed the way it is. So again, I can only speak to what I know. It wouldn't have happened. Now, you've had black officers do police abuse. I'm not saying that black officers don't get away with things like that, but I guarantee you, if it was a black officer who would be at home right now eating hot wings, kicking it, he'd be in jail. Because the times that black officers have made mistakes, they get arrested immediately. So even our black officers, we remember last year, Tyree Nichols was slammed on the ground by 3 black African Americans in Tennessee. They were arrested, charged, all that in 2 days. 2 days. That has been a record. That's never happened when it's been white officers. Never, ever, ever, ever. There's no at home, kicking it, going to the movies, none of that. But when they but when it's the other way around, you see what happens. Race plays a huge role in how law enforcement treats us. We have to understand that. Law enforcement was rooted out of slave patrols. Again, I'm the son of a police officer. This ain't no anti-police message. This is about realness. I respect those who do right by the badge. I respect those who take care of their business and do it the right way. But we're not going to play and act like they're not officers who mistreat those who do like hard. So this is not me just making this up.
Yes,
This is
they
real
do.
talk. Black officers have it hard.
You're a black
people
cop?
have it hard. Blackness is the hard.
You better do as they say.
I just took y'all words. They just ain't know what to say.
Oh, I have more questions.
Okay.
We're getting used to injustice. Every time it happens, the outrage fades quicker. In this video, you'll see just how unfair law enforcement can be when the color of your skin decides if you live or die.
Over the county process, you just gotta open it up, right? If this is what you are, what power do they have? I think that how law enforcement like let a person, let a cop be an enemy. That's important. And I think we can't afford to have a cop. We have bad days. It's okay. You get off the streets, it's like chemical action. You can't deliver, stay home. Because you don't have the opportunity to shoot person and say, uh-oh, oopsie, I made a mistake. It don't work like that. So let's start with the review board process. And let's also look at legislation. But I believe that if this case is done what we think it's going to be done, which is let's make an example out of the officer, we'll have less of it. After George Floyd, believe it or not, a lot of chokeholds was banned, a lot of good came out of it. It's such a tragedy.
A lot of things came out about Brandon that were not favorable. That he was on drugs, that he was involved in a lot of sexual relationships with a bunch of different people, yet you guys are saying that he has his wife. You're also saying, or in the police report, there was also a girl that was found behind the couch and she was drugged. So a lot of people are saying the police report was made to make Brandon look bad, but then these are also facts that are coming out. What is your take on that? And also, the 15-year-old girl was in the house while he apparently was doing something very inappropriate in his bedroom.
So, I read the same report you read, and again, those are the facts that they're coming up with. But I will say this: if we live in a world that says that it's okay to kill innocent people who happen to not be perfect, right? Sorry that Brandon wasn't a perfect person. We all have vices, right? His vices may be those, but my vices may be I may overeat, or my vices may be I lie a little too much, or my vices may be I can't be on time. We all have things we struggle. Some are big, some are large. At the end of the day, it does not justify. I don't care if Brandon was doing something bad when they walked up on him. It does not justify the shoot an unarmed innocent person. And what we're
She was perfect for the thumbnail, dog.
I got a good one too. Good guy, I think it is.
Oh, that's our boy. I know that guy.
Yeah.
Forgot his name. What's up, man? You good? Damn, all the people back there saw his thumbs up, giving thumbs up to the police. Oh, we're dead.
You're a fed?
Yeah, we're cops. That's what they're gonna say. This guy's everywhere. That guy. They cloned that guy.
We can't ignore the pain, but we shouldn't lose sight of the bigger picture. Justice must come with clarity. The real question is, how do we fight back without falling apart? How do we stay angry, but stay focused?
After we make our voices heard, we're going to circle back around. Be mindful that everybody here is not here for the same reason. We don't know, but they always have planted provocateurs, people to try to disrupt peaceful things, so be mindful of that. This is indeed a peaceful protest, but understand people have always tried to antagonize. We're going on Fremont, people are going to be drinking, everybody's not going to like what we're saying or doing. We do have security in place. Some are with me and some you don't even realize are here. So if there is a threat, get one of these brothers' attention and we will deal with that immediately. Do not provoke, antagonize the police. Let them do them. We out here doing us. It's not even about them at this point. It's about Brandon and his family. So let's just stay focused. No peace. No racist. Police. No justice. No peace. And we're going to make a right down the street. No racist. Police. What do we want? Justice. Say it with some meaning, y'all. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Hands up. Don't shoot. 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 When I say his name, y'all say Brandon Durham. Say his name. 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 Brandon Durham. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. No justice. No peace. No racist. Police. No justice. No peace. No racist. Police. No justice. No peace. No racist. Police. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Say his name. Brandon Durham. 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 Say his name. Brandon Durham.
No justice. No peace. No racist. Police. Say his name. Brandon Durham. Say his name. Brandon Durham. Say his name. Brandon Durham.
This isn't just about Brandon. It's about what happens when we stay silent. Every silence gives injustice room to grow. Acting now isn't just a right, it's a responsibility. How would you react if you're pulled over by the police and given no clear reason? In today's video, we witness a real-life encounter where civil rights and police conduct are put to the test.
What was the nature of the stop?
Sorry?
What was the traffic for?
Traffic violation.
Which one?
Expired temporary.
Did you see what happened?
She went into that Chinese store or restaurant and she stayed there for like 10, 15 minutes. There's two cruisers down there. And they're going to tow her car because beyond the date that you can't leave it.
Yeah. So it's like a parking issue?
Yes, right now, I guess. I don't know whether right she got all credentials out, you know. It took her a while to do that.
Let me ask. You okay, ma'am? You alright? Are they harassing you, you think? Well, if it's only a parking issue, that.
Well, it's a car.
Huh?
It's a car.
It's the car?
That car.
Yeah. What about the car?
It's not. It's old.
No, and could be old, but.
I don't know the law. They know the law.
Officer, why are you detaining this woman?
What's most striking is how the bystander steps in, asking the officer to identify himself and reminding the woman of her right to remain silent. A seemingly minor moment becomes a revealing look at the balance between citizens and the law.
Can you at least identify yourself for me when I'm requesting you to identify yourself? Actually, you're wrong because the state law requires you to identify anytime a member of the public asks you to identify yourself. It's also your policy. So why don't you turn yourself around to me, face me, and identify yourself properly. I'm requesting as a member of public that you identify yourself as a police officer. Just for the record, you're now in violation of the state law and the policy of your department for failing to identify yourself. Ma'am, ask him if you are detained and what is the crime that you've been detained for, if he can articulate the crime. If there is no crime, then ask him to release you, and if you are, free to go. I'm just here to help you out. Don't worry about my camera. I'm just here to help you out to navigate this mess, regardless of what happened. If you want to take my assistance, ask him what you're being detained for, because clearly you're being detained, right? Is she being detained, officer?
He has the right not to talk.
Officer, she doesn't have to talk to him. Don't talk to him, don't answer questions, but you can talk to me. Just ask him questions.
Or me. I saw the whole thing. This was parked there, and she was...
Is she being detained, officer, or what? What's going on with the other vehicle?
One of the motorcycles rode off.
Keep an eye on him. I'm sure he doesn't hurt her. Ma'am, do you speak any other language other than English?
Watching this, you can't help but wonder. Do you stay silent or comply when the situation is unclear? A lack of legal understanding mixed with fear creates confusion. And that's what turns these encounters into something far more intense than a routine traffic stop.
Actually, you don't even have to roll your window, ma'am. There's no law. You can roll your window up if you want. There's no law that requires you to roll your window down. Just roll it up, and you don't even have to answer any questions. Just say, I plead the Fifth.
Amendment to the United
I plead
States
the 15th
Constitution.
Amendment. That's correct. You have all the rights.
Yes.
You speak any other language than English? Which language do you speak? Отвечайте на вопросы. Вопросы отвечай по-английски. I plead the Fifth Amendment. I do not answer questions. Повтори за мной. I plead the Fifth. I do not answer questions. Answer questions. А я все буду record everything. I'll record for your safety. Чтобы на тебя... Why are you detained? Why are you detained? Don't answer any questions.
Traffic tickets, the registration is expired. All these things are fixable. I just want you to get the car registered. My business card, my address are at the bottom.
Спроси его, am I free to go? Спроси, am I free to go?
Thank you for your help.
Отъедь пару... So I don't get it. What's the detainment, officer? What's the detainment? Is there a crime, traffic violation? What's going on?
Citations, one for reading registration and illegal stopping standing car case. Okay.
How long has it been?
Sorry, give me 1 sec. I'll answer your questions. Let us finish this traffic stop, okay?
Thank you, sir.
I will ask the judge to... Yes, and I'll ask the judge to submit. All the information on the ticket is down here. She's free to leave. Have a great night. No, thank you.
Now would be the time for your business card. Both of you, officers. Appreciate it.
Oh, you gotta grab more. My partner's just gonna grab more. You guys have any other questions at all?
Right now, she has to appear in court, correct?
She has an option to here. Yeah.
She's free. She's one.
Sounds good.
One for you. Do you want one?
Yeah, please.
Okay. One for you. All righty.
Here's that.
Thank you.
Yep. Have a safe night, guys.
The lesson here is crystal clear. Knowing the law means knowing how to protect yourself. When you're aware of your rights, fear takes a back seat, and reason and composure step in, even in tense encounters with law enforcement.